Here, they've only got 20 feet.
You said, hey, Jim, can I get a comment on what's going to go down in Laredo?
Laredo, Texas will be the longest and largest Minuteman border assembly ever. It's going to launch on the 5th anniversary of the terrorist attack on 9/11. Remember, our D-Day for Laredo is 9/11. It will last until Federal Election Day, November 7. It's a 60-day operation. We expect thousands to show up. It'll be similar to the first Minuteman Project gig in Arizona in April of 2005, except it'll be twice as long and twice as effective, and it will sway the elections on November 7 because we'll be there right up to voting day. And we're inviting the media to join us, all 600 members of the editors and reporters, investigative editors and reporters.
What do you expect the level of danger in Laredo to be?
Nil with the law enforcement we're going to have protecting us.
Thanks.
We're going to bring national awareness to all the criminal activity that goes on there. Sheriff Flores down there needs the help. He can't get it from the federal government, can't get it from a state government, so we're going to bring help to Webb County. I believe it's Webb County in Laredo, Texas. We're going to bring help to, no, it's not Webb County. Webb, I think, is the sheriff's name.
I heard Eagle Pass is the main drug route.
We'll be watching that with the recon. We got Marine Corps and Army airborne recon, former recons that'll do that. We'll send them into the most treacherous areas strictly to observe and report, and they'll have high-powered, high-tech observation equipment and radio equipment, so they'll be able to transmit their information to law enforcement and to our command center. We're going to have a medical staff. We're going to have to treat any injuries, heat stroke, bug bites, whatever, a broken toe. We're going to have a ham radio division like we had in the original Minuteman Project in Arizona in 2005 with ham radio specialists. We're going to have a law enforcement wing, former and current members of law enforcement who want to join us, and we will encourage them to carry concealed under the rule of law, and we want law enforcement to participate with us so that we don't have to be challenged about whether we're doing something wrong or not.
What are you going to have for air support?
And we have an air wing. We're building Shannon McGauley. He's got 2 helicopters and so far 4 single-engine aircraft. We may be up to 20 single-engine aircraft, but I don't think we're going to need that many. And we've got John Courtney from San Clemente, who's building an auxiliary air wing as well to participate. They'll be flying out from California. We've got another aircraft in Arizona and some from as far away as Michigan who might participate with their airplanes. It only takes them a half a day to fly down there from Michigan. But that is a pedophile right there. And he can't stand the fact that we're trying to stop the illegal cargo, 21st century sex slave trade as well that's coming in from south of the border and from our ports, our seaports. Thank you. Thank you. To raise money. Thank you. Thank you. Got to wake up. Our country's being invaded. Please forgive me. I love my country. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I love my country. Donations. Okay. We are, unlike the first event, instead of requiring everybody to come under their own money, which we will require, we are soliciting for donations for this operation so that we can have, specifically, we want to raise money for the aviation fuel, want to raise money for any medical supplies that we need to buy. We can't expect people to bring their own bandages and Band-Aids and penicillin if you're a doctor, you know, with a doctor's license to practice there and things like that. So that stuff has to be purchased. I'm not a doctor, so I obviously do not know what a doctor has to bring if he wants to perform legally. But I'm assuming he's got to bring things like penicillin, which is, you know, it's a controlled substance. So we need money to compensate them for that. We need money to compensate some people. Hopefully, if we raise enough, we are going to refund the $50 advance processing fee. if we have, that will depend on the generosity of American donors. We are charging $50 up front to help us get people processed, to pay for the manpower that we need to process these people. And I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if they do show up to be able to refund at least a portion of that, if not all of it. But that's not in stone yet. And again, it depends on the generosity of the American public. Donations currently are down.
Are you going?
That's strange. We don't know why, and it may be because the public has gone to sleep.
Have you thought of going for corporate donations? Have you ever thought of that?
Yes, but they refuse. State Farm Insurance gives $100,000 to La Raza, a known racial supremacy organized group in the United States. I've asked them for $100,000, and their agent said no. So why can't the Minuteman Project get $100,000 for our foundation? And they just turn me down. That's what we're up against. We're up against the Ford Foundation. We're up against Home Depot. We're up against Ganal Lumber. And these people keep facilitating with their money the takeover of the United States of America because they only care about their bottom line dollar today. What can I get today? What can I earn today? What profit can I get just today for me? And I'll pass the consequences on to the future. I'm a capitalist. I lean towards Republicanism, not Democrats, even though I'm not registered as either. I'm a capitalist, but I'm a responsible capitalist. And I think responsible capitalism is the way for this country to preserve itself in a capitalistic society. And there's nothing wrong with it. What Ganal Lumber and Home Depot and the people that hire these illegal aliens are engaging is irresponsible, reprehensible capitalism, no different than the same kind of conduct the slave traders pre-Civil War in the Deep South were engaged in. What can I get for nothing? How cheap? And who can I exploit to get it without any responsibility for their health, their welfare, their education, or anything else? And who cares what laws are being broke? And that's the same mentality we're dealing with today, Max. Thank you.